Hello again all, Life Path number 7. This is your March reading for 2019. I've changed the cards, or at least my pendulum changed the cards. Usually I use the Gilded Tarot to do the main reading, but I use a pendulum to pick the cards, and they said for this reading we're going to use the Guardian Angel cards, tarot cards, and for an extra message we have an angel card here, and that's out of this deck here. So it's an angel that we can call upon during the month of March at any stage, but you must call on your angels. They cannot help you unless you ask for their assistance. So anyway, I'm going to go in now to the new moons and full moons, and one of the reasons that I feel that we're using this deck here instead of my Gilded Tarot, or the ones I usually use are the Gilded Tarot, is because we have a new moon on the 7th in the sign of Pisces, which is quite a watery, deep sort of sign, and we all are under that influence, and the planets change, all that sort of type thing. It's for us to work on the watery side of life, or the emotional side of life. Water is quite a deep, when you get into it, it's an emotional sign, so I think that's why we're using the Guardian Angel tarot cards here for this reading for March. So on the new moon on the 7th, you would write out your intentions for the month ahead. Reread over the ones that you've done in the previous month of February, and you may need to alter them in some way, or rearrange them, or add ones to them, but anyway, that is done on the new moon on the 7th. We then go to the full moon on the 21st of March in the sign of Libra. Libra is a sign of relationships, and it's also an air sign, so it's quite an airy sort of sign. You're up in your head, you're thinking about things, figuring things out, but it's all about, decisions, all that sort of type thing. And just basically, sorting the mental sort of realm out. It's probably the exact opposite of being a Piscean, so not that that's a negative, sorry if there's any Pisceans out there, but that is kind of what the signs indicate. So on the 21st, the full moon in Libra, you would write your forgiveness and gratitude list, being that you may need to forgive something, forgive people in your past, things that have happened in your past, and then you would burn that list. But then you would also write down a gratitude list, because once you've dealt with things from your past, as in your forgiveness kit, you then replace it with gratitude, and the more that you are grateful, the more that comes to you in life. Okay, so that being out of the way, we will now go into the placements of the cards. I'm still using the same spread. I'm finding that it's working quite well at the moment. So this is your past, your present, your future, your best path to follow, your environment, your hopes and fears, and your final outcome card. This card in the centre is the overall theme of the main reading, and every card pulls off of this essential card. When we get to the final outcome card, I will also pull an additional 3 cards from the deck, and I will read the angel card out of the book at the end. So we'll go, once I put my glasses on, we'll go straight into your card in the middle, as this is the main theme. So we got the Messenger of Abundance. So that's that card there. And I'll read what it says down the bottom. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. The situation may involve someone who is fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. So that's the main card overall. So it's an abundance card, so maybe abundance is coming into, or more abundance is coming into your life. So, but it's going to be like through a promotion, a new job, acceptance into a new school, and remember these are general readings. So whatever line sort of sticks out to you there. But it's definitely, you know, being ready to do something that's more challenging and fulfilling. But we'll see what the cards have to say around it. But that's your overall theme. So we'll go now to your past card. And it is a Major Arcana card, number 6, Open Your Heart. And it reads at the bottom, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. So it's a pretty good card. So that card's going from the end of February into the beginning of March. This could be finding your life partner, all this sort of type thing. But it's come into your, this time has come into your life now. It says that you may have waited for a very long time for this to come. Also, it might mean that you need to make your choice, or a choice, in a love relationship. Yeah, but make your choice by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and happy life. So if it doesn't feel joyful, if it doesn't feel like you're on the wrong track. We'll go straight into your present card, which is, this is called the Fool card, but in this deck it's called New Beginnings, and it's a Major Arcana as well. So this one here, it reads at the bottom, a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There is no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world, if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. So in the normal tarot deck, this is classed as the Fool card. It's depicting a person jumping off a cliff and landing on his feet, basically, without, not knowing really where he's going in life or what's around the corner. But he's taking a leap of faith. Is basically with a number 02. It's usually a leap of faith. This can also indicate that just be a bit wary about where you are going. It's okay to be a fool sort of type thing and not have a care in the world. But this day and age, when these cards were created sort of type thing, or the actual Fool card was created, back then life was very different than it is now. It always pays to know where you're going, what's in front of you, and just be a little bit more sort of proactive in how you're going to jump off that cliff. But it's also telling you not to worry too much, as the angels are walking with you and guiding you. So we'll go into your future card, and we have Healer of Abundance. So we all could do with some abundance healing, but I'll read what it says on the bottom of the card. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and the ability to be innovative makes you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. So that's a pretty good card for a future card for life path number 7s. But this is just reaffirming that, don't have any doubts that, you can make a difference in the world. And this is being in your future. Creativity, innovation, you're destined to succeed. Definitely it might be a time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for your family. So not all work and no play sort of type thing. But abundance is coming, especially with this Fool card being in your present situation. You're onto a new journey now. It's a new beginning, and that's what it says in the present card. It's a new beginning. So your future card is pretty good as well. Pulling off the center card, like they say, it's a messenger of abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, a promotion, acceptance into an excellent school. Any one of those could eventuate. But you'll know where you are in life, which one's going to hit a chord with you. Go into your best path to follow now, and it's Healer of Emotion. That's that card there. So I'm just going to read what it says on the bottom. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving and trustworthy friend. So it's just a card saying that, your best path to follow is also, in the midst of working and looking after other people. And don't forget to take care of yourself. You need to bring that into the equation. I'm just going to have a drink of water. So don't forget to nurture yourself. It's okay to look after other people and have fun and everything else, but just also know that you need that time out for yourself as well. So we'll go on now to your present circumstances. Is the Three of Thought. So you've got abundance, emotions we're dealing with, all with the Piscean new moon. This would be like an air card because it's Three of Thought. Air signs are very thought, up in their heads with thoughts. I'm going to read it what it says down the bottom. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been in your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. Definitely on a full moon, do your forgiveness and gratitude list. It comes to mind very strongly with this card. Whatever's happened in the past has happened and brought you to this point with a new beginning. And especially with even your past card here, opening your heart. All this has come about because of what you've been through in life. So definitely, take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So there's a pretty joyful future in store. New beginnings. Healer of abundance. Abundance will be healed. Looking after yourself. Forgiving yourself. We all make mistakes in life. And but it is healing that sort of situation. It helps to heal that sort of situation. We'll go in now to your hopes and your fears card, and it's the Five of Abundance. So abundance is quite a strong factor in this reading at the moment. And it reads down the bottom, there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. So that might, if it's in your hopes and fears, that could be one of your fears, or it could be one of your hopes. And that people around you will give you a hand. That there may be some, especially with the Fool card, there may be some challenging times ahead. That's why I said, just make sure you know where you're going and what you're doing. Be organised. Just don't leap into something without knowing exactly what you're doing, where you're going, what the situation is, and especially at the moment with Mercury going retrograde in March. Read all contracts, that sort of type thing. All the fine print is that could be a slight problem. It's all very well to go leaping off a cliff, but you have to know where you're going. A new beginning is absolutely wonderful, but it's not going to be wonderful if it's not exactly what you want. And don't trust the first thing that comes along. Get all the facts about it, all the information about it. From what I can see in the cards, family seems to be pretty good at the moment. You've got that sort of sorted out. The emotional side's being healed. You need to look after yourself, as well as other people. But even with this card here, it's wonderful news regarding your career. You might feel ready to do something that's more challenging and fulfilling. Just make sure that it is what it is. It is what they say it is, maybe. This is a good card, but yeah, there's a few sort of hiccups because it's a 0 with it. You need to know where you're going, how you're going, and everything else. So just going back to this card, Five of Abundance. 5 is a number of being a little bit scattered. If you know any life path number 5s, they generally have a lot going on at one time. Generally, things aren't always done. They'll start something and they'll move on to something else and then something else, and they'll think, oh, well, I'm going to go back to something else. So your thoughts can be a little bit scattered. Go now to your final outcome card, and it's a Major Arcana card, and it's Intuition and Insights. So it reads at the bottom, your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So this is kind of saying, play your cards close to your chest. Not everybody needs to know what you're doing. And it's not the right time to tell everybody about what's going on. But it's probably a good time that I pull. I'm just going to have a look at all of these in a row. Healer of Abundance, Messenger of Abundance, and this is Intuition and Insight on your abundance. So just use your intuition and your insights. Like I said with the Fool card here, trust your own intuition and insights. Don't take people at face value, but trust your own instincts on people. And pull 3 clarifying cards, please, on intuition and insight, number 18. Take that one, which is the messenger of action. And that one is the 5 of action. So you've got 2 5s going on, so things could be a little bit scattered. And then we have the 4 of action, so they're all action cards. That one, and we'll start with this one here. So when I do these, they generally go across here. So the first card will go with that one, the second will go with this line, and the third will go with this line. So the messenger of action, and that's the card there. It reads, something new and exciting related to creativity comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic and fascinated by life and who wants to try everything. So it's not a bad card, really. If you're in the position that you can try everything in life, it's basically telling you that you can. Just use your intuition. But it's a messenger of action. It's sort of the time has come for action. Especially with this one here, if it's relating to partnerships, be it romantic or otherwise. You know, you've worked very hard for this sort of type. But, you know, you've got the intuition and insight. You know now what to do and how to go about it. Your next card is the 5 of action. So that's card there. And it says down the bottom, your angels want you to know that your current challenges push you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. Being a 5-2, it's like a scattered energy. And you've got 2 5s in this row, so it's doubled. So yeah, I'm going back to the full card, the new beginnings here. Your angels want you to know that your current challenges push you to be assertive and self-confident. So definitely if you're going to be taking on a new challenge, it's telling you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama to your life. And going back to what I said about, you know, this card here, you will know whether, if it's a new job or whatever else, or a step up in career, you'll know whether it's right for you, and you'll know what they're saying as in contracts and stuff like that are correct. Sometimes people get offered jobs and it turns out that it's not what you expected. It's not what they said it would be, and in the end of the day, it's a big pain in the posterior. We have all been there, done that. But just that's a little note with that full card, because it's, although this is depicted as a young person jumping off the cliff here, usually it depicts naivety. So don't be naive about this new position, or there might be several positions come up. So, but the 5 of action, you know, your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. So definitely be assertive and self-confident. So something is not right, be assertive and be self-confident about it, or self-confident about it, I should say. So your final card here is the 4 of action. So you've gone from the messenger of action down to the 5, now you're at 4. I'll just read what it says. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a new child. So any one of those statements there, a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. So that's pretty good on this row here, especially with the Healer of Abundance, Healer of Emotion, and the Three of Thought. Definitely, take the time that you need to celebrate life, basically. All work and no play again. Definitely, keep up the play aspect of it, enjoy life. Life's there to be enjoyed. Especially if it's like, a celebration sort of type thing, celebrating an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, celebrate it. The birth of a child, what an awesome experience, any one of those. So we'll leave that one there. It's all looking pretty good. A little bit of work to do in that first part of it with the full card there. But just use your intuition and your strength. Your intuition and your insights. You've definitely got it. As in saying that you've got intuition and insights, watch people's body languages, all that sort of type thing. But just don't jump at the first chance that comes along. You might have to change something in a contract or get a second opinion on something. But definitely, you've got a lot of help here. You've got healers, you've got messengers, you've got 3 major arcana cards here, and they're all very good cards. So we'll go now to your angel card here, and it's the Angel of Meditation. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting there in yoga positions and being all zen and stuff like that. Going for walks in nature and everything like that can be exactly the same thing. Funny story that when I used to milk cows and that was my meditating time, because I could just switch my brain off and not have to think too much about what I was doing. So I'm going to read it out of the book, and it's number 35. So 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around the 8th, or 8 days' time, 8 weeks, somewhere like that. Something could come about. So 35, I'm just going to find it in the book, and I will read it out of the book. It says, Angel of Meditation. Take the time to meditate and reconnect with your higher self today. Especially with this card being here, your intuition and insights. Those two go pretty well together. So I'll just carry on reading. You've received this card because your Angel of Meditation wants you to take time out to reconnect to her today through meditation. Your life may be so busy that you forget to take time to still your mind and reflect on your life's journey as thus far. Your Angel of Meditation wants you to slow down and reconnect to your spirit today. And that also, I'm just going to go back to your best path to follow here. Healer of Emotion, taking time for yourself. Take time out for yourself. Remember that your Angel of Meditation is with you during your times of meditation. So do not be afraid to ask her for guidance about any issue you need assistance with at this time. Find a quiet place and spend 20 or 30 minutes a day sitting quietly meditating. Relax, take 3 deep breaths, and focus on what it is that is causing you worry or distress. Visualize your Angel of Meditation sitting by your side, giving you inspirational guidance to help you see the positive outcome. It is important to remember that meditating is something that takes practice and patience. At times when your mind is too busy, it can be quite hard to sit still and clear your thoughts. Different meditation techniques will give you the same positive outcome. Do whatever works best for you. If you find it hard to still your mind, try listening to a guided message that will relax you and put you in the right space. If you feel that you don't have time to sit quietly, go outside and meditate while walking. Imagine that every step forward takes you a step closer to your hopes and dreams, and that every step you leave behind is moving you further and further away from your problems. While you are taking your walk, imagine your angel of meditation walking beside you, helping you to make the right decisions along your journey in life, or path in life, as this is a life path reading. So like I said, any decisions here at the with the full card here, you can also call on this angel for intuitive insights and information, but you will be guided, but you need to call upon them. So that's it, guys, for your March reading. I will be back to do mid-monthly readings around about the 15th or 16th of March. I'm hoping about the 15th, 16th March, but anyway, it might be a little bit later. If you need any more help or guidance on your life path, you can always reach me at my page, Sun, Moon, Tarot and Numerology, or you can contact me through my website, which is sunmoontarot.co.nz. But you can also follow me on a YouTube channel that I've created called Sun, Moon, Tarot and Numerology. So that's it, folks, for this reading for March for 2019. I wish you a wonderful March and keep safe, and I will see you all back here very soon.